Guinness Radio TT 365, the best biking station in the world.
Just getting the headset on, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine. You?
Good, yeah. A bit of a busy boy, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit. I've just landed in this morning, but I've got
switch your phone off as
switch
well.
my phone off. Yeah, I see. This is how late I am. Yeah, just flown in this morning. I've got a gig tomorrow night, which I'm really looking forward to at the Villa Marina. So yeah, if anybody can make it. I've got the boys. We've just flown over this morning, and the other guys get here about 1 o'clock, and so really looking forward to it.
Are you missing the racing?
Yeah, terribly. But the wrist has helped in a strange way because it is pretty knackered. I know you can't see it on radio, but I've only got that as a bend, and I can't bend the wrist. And I had to ride with my arm, and yeah, I could ride, but nowhere near the same way. And it kind of put the final nail in the coffin on doing what I love doing, which was winning. And if I couldn't have a chance of winning, then I realised that that's all I did it for.
Carl Harris is with us. Carl, good afternoon, mate. Now, you have got plenty of movement in your wrist. There's no problem there, but it's just a case of until you learn this course as good as you might do, you've got to be very careful how you use that movement.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes it can go a little bit too much.
But you're enjoying it. You're getting on well.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. We're getting faster and faster every night, and like the places that I don't know 100%, you know, I just back off and just try and learn it again, you know.
119 last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're just pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Had you got any sort of aspirations before you came here? Were you thinking of any particular lap speeds? Or?
No, not at all. I mean, just go out there, just have some fun, and I mean, the bikes are working well around here as well as I know it anyway. And just go out there and just do the best possible job, and if we get a result, great. If we don't, we'll come back next year and hopefully improve.
Morecambe for John McGuinness, Hutchie, another Yorkshireman, Carl, a Yorkshireman. We're surrounded by blinking Northerners, aren't we? Me myself as well.
Well, we started his career together, me and Carl, in '95. Well, '96 actually. We did the Super Teams together, and he was flying back in those days. And I always remember I was trying to catch him in those days on a Kajiva, which wasn't so clever. So, but yeah, as soon as I heard he was announcing doing the TT. My heart sank a little bit to see him well and fit here, and I've had not a chance to talk to him, but I'm sure he's enjoying it.
Well, he seems to be, certainly. Your heart sank a little bit. Why?
Because I've lived here for 8 years, and I followed John McGuinness around the track on an open road, and I got my knee down at the gooseneck, but that was as brave as I got, to be fair, on the island. And it is just such a specialised thing. The short track races, I bet Carl's found out that you have to ride it fairly differently because there is no margin. But the bravery of these boys is just unquestionable.
But of course, Carl and all the other newcomers, but every year, but particularly this year, you know, they're pretty sensible guys, and Carl, you've been around a long, long time, and as you said, it's just a slow build-up, just chipping away at it. Okay, I ask all the newcomers this question: how helpful were the DVDs and videos and stuff before you actually got out on the course onto those roads?
It felt like they weren't helpful at all when I first went out there. You know, it was just so daunting and scary because I've never done a road race in my life, and to go down Bray Hill behind Milky them first laps, I was absolutely crapping myself, to be fair. And but no, now mine's getting familiarised with it all. With the hours was passing at 200 mile an hour, whatever they are, and it's all coming together, and just keep plugging away and let it come to me rather than me make it come to me.
What's James Toseland been doing since I last saw you, which is 12 months ago, down at Steve's, I think it was.
Yeah.
And well, you've already answered that question. You're keeping yourself really, really busy.
Yeah, it's some really interesting things going on with the music. Music was always a big thing for me anyway, but I always prioritise my racing. But you know, when racing was taken away from me in September, I realised that I was too young to kind of just talk about racing, and I needed to do something. And music was always big enough for me to get my teeth into and really have a go at doing it on a professional level. I did it on a semi-professional level with the band I've been playing with for the last 10 or 12 years with Crash. But you know, I really wanted to up my game on it. I've been having vocal lessons and, as I say, been writing these songs. But yeah, a lot of well, I'm getting married as well this year. Which
I believe
is,
so. Well, you said about your future brother-in-law, so
yeah.
that gave the game away a bit. Yeah, yeah.
So,
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, so the wedding's in September, and so looking forward to that. I was just having the suit fitting yesterday, and if anybody's got married, you realise that the year's busy just by getting married. Never mind doing anything else. So it's it's been a busy year. Even without racing, it's been a busy year.
Where are you getting married?
Down in London.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because Kate's based down there, and I've been down there quite a bit organising everything because she's been launching a new album that's just come out as well. So she's been busy. So
yeah. Is that going well for her?
Really well, yeah. Secret Symphony it's called, and it's been recorded with a full orchestra, and she just sings a heart, and it's a really pretty album.
Seen them for long enough to.
They all impress me. I mean, from what McGuinness and people like that do around here, it's take my hat off to them, and full respect to the guys, you know. And but I think Guy Martin, he passed me yesterday, and tried to hold on for a little bit, but I just thought, no, hold on a minute, just take a step back, and I'm trying not to follow people. I want to try and learn it in my own way.
It's the best way, because if you follow people, you don't learn anything.
No, that's
really.
right. No, and little bits here and there you can, but if I could do it my own way, I know what I've done, and I can just go back to it and go back, and so I know what I've done.
Manx Radio TT 365.
Now, I know, because I was there at Easter, there's a hell of a time difference between Australia and the UK. There's a hell of a time difference between Australia and the Isle of Man. But I didn't realise it was 24 blinking hours. Well, a little more than 24 hours, because Dave Johnson was supposed to be here yesterday morning. So that's 24 hours. Add another 5 onto that. So you're only about 30 hours late, Dave.
Yeah, I know. We had a few problems with the bike, but had a late night and early mornings. I'm never an early morning person anyway, but sorry about that.
You're Antipodean, aren't you? You're all the blinking same. Answer's the same.
Yeah, that's
not very good in the morning.
I hate mornings.
But nice to see you, Dave, and nice to see you back at the TT. I remember speaking to you at Goodwood last year, and I said to you, I was surprised I didn't see you at the TT last year, and you said no, you decided that at that particular time that it wasn't really for you, but you're back again.
Yeah, I'm back, and I'm really, really enjoying myself as well. It's just, it is a very, obviously it's a dangerous, scary place, and my family don't, well, my dad likes it. I mean, they're probably listening back home, so hello to them.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just, it was a decision I watched the TT 3D movie in Australia, and basically got the bug again, and I emailed Paul Phillips there and then, basically. Like, I was at my mate Duncan's place in Australia, just kicking back, having a few beers, and just thought, this looks crazy. I felt the butterflies again, and it's an unreal experience, and I'm really enjoying it again. Like, it's just all steady away, just making all the apexes meet each other, and it feels comfortable what I'm doing right now, so I'm happy.
You watched the TT film there, and that spurred you on to contacting Paul. Your mum and dad must have watched the TT film as well. Now, whereas your dad's a big fan, what about your mum? She must think, crikey, because on that, of course, we see the accident of Guys, we see the accident of Connor's, 2 really, really high-speed crashes. Was there any comment made about that?
Yeah, there was. My mum's not overly happy about it, but she's going to support me in whatever I do, and I just assured her that I'm going to take my time and sort of be sort of sensible with the whole thing. But yeah, I think the TT movie, it just has. I tried to avoid telling as many people as I could about it, because they're about me doing the TT again. Because after the TT movie, I think that's what it's done is made people think that we're more crazy than what we really are, because we are. It is a crazy thing to do, but it's you got to. Like, the way we're riding, everyone's sort of riding half sensible, and to get over 130, I think it might be a bit of a different story when you're dicing for the wins and stuff.
Sort of the team coordinator is Ben and Tom Birchall. Good afternoon, fellas.
Good afternoon.
Hey, mate.
Right, you've got to tell me what happened up on the mountain the other night. Exactly what happened.
I thought we'd have a go at flying home.
Didn't quite get high enough, though.
No, to be honest, we just had some setup issues on the front end that plagued us Saturday, which we worked hard on to get right, and we thought we'd got it right, but it sort of came back after the bumpy section at Glen Tramon, and I just knocked it off a bit from there, and then it sort of felt all right again. So instead of doing the sensible thing and cruising home, I just thought, oh, I'll see if it's all right now, and pushed on a bit. But just a real bad patch on the front, and it just went straight on. And from the point of entry of the corner, I knew it wasn't going to get round. I tried everything I could to get it somewhere near, but we had to bail off at the last minute. So unfortunately, we've given Claffey a baptism of fire into team management, I think.
A bit scary though. I mean, you got away with it, fortunately.
Yeah, we're dead lucky, and you know, yeah, I'll say scary, but it was just a bit subdued because I sort of knew it was happening. You know, it's I think when you make a mistake, it's sort of you're almost there and then you're not. With that, it was just going to happen all the way in. You know, I sort of knew what was happening and just did my best to try and get out of it the best I could. But we're certainly in somebody else's hands from the point we left the track.
The saving grace of it was
This is Tom. Yeah.
He had time to, and the forethought to get the bike almost square, so we went off, straight off the road rather than sideways. And luckily, the bike didn't roll over; it just took a nosedive and sort of skidded to a stop, which has saved a lot of work, even though the guys have been ridiculously busy for the last couple of days.
So it skidded to a stop. Did you manage to stay on board it then, Tom?
No, we both got thrown out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you, Klaus, during those 8 years? Did you say of the TT?
8 TTs now.
Yeah, 8 TTs. During those 8 TTs, did you have any really scary moments?
Not really. I clipped the stone wall at the Tower Bends, and I continued racing. That was in a race, and I continued racing till Gooseneck, but the gear lever was bent. So I stopped after Gooseneck, climbed out the bike, had a look on my hand, and the bone sticked out the gloves, and I collapsed. So until that, I just stopped because the gear lever was bent, and so for my little finger, the bone stick out the gloves.
Yeah.
So then I collapsed after that. But it was not even a crash, you know. It
just clipped the wall.
Clipped the wall and hit my little finger out. So that.
Time's run out. It's 2 o'clock. Thanks very much for coming by. A pleasure to meet you all, and good luck for tomorrow. Well, this evening, of course, you've got another session, and good luck for tomorrow. And I hope it all goes very well for you. Thanks for coming by.
Cheers, thank you.
Chris and I will be back on air tonight at 6 o'clock, in fact, for the evening practice. We'll speak to you then.
Manx Radio TT 365, the best biking station in the world.